Resident Evil. For 13 years since its original release, this renowned series has been terrifying audiences worldwide. Always on the forefront of cutting-edge technology, realistic graphics, and immersive gameplay, Resident Evil has become a phenomenon. We now take you behind the scenes to witness how this highly anticipated latest installment created its breathtaking cinematics.
バイオハザードシリーズの1作目の方からですね、1作目の時はスタッフとして制作に関わっておりまして、
入社1年目で隣でなんか面白そうなゲーム作ってるなという感想っていうのがまず1作目のバイオハザード1ですね。
A saga that has thrived for over a decade, the Resident Evil series has welcomed the return of staff members from the original.
一番ゲームを作りたいタイミングで入ったんで、もう本当に一生懸命作ったっていう部分がありますね。
当時、1作目作った時はどういうゲームになるのかっていうのが分からない中からのスタートだったので、
まだそれほどバイオハザード1っていうのもその注目されたタイトルではなかったので、
その時ホラーっていうのはあんま好きじゃなかった。なのでそのホラーを作るっていう意識はあまりなかったんですけど、そのディレクターの指示でその当時作ってて、何人か開発の人が触りに来た時にすごく怖いとかね、そういう印象を持ってプレイしてくれるのを見て、すごいこのゲームはホラーゲームなんだなっていうのを思ったのを覚えてます。
For their latest venture, the team opened the doors to new up-and-coming talent, welcoming their fresh perspectives to the series.
バイオハザード自体、この会社で初めてやった仕事がそのバイオハザードシリーズの1作目のリメイクだったので、僕としてはこの会社で一番思い入れのあるタイトルだと思ってます。
世界的にも大きな成功を収めて、で今までシリーズが続いてきているという、非常にカプコンにとってというよりは、ゲーム業界の中でも大きな IP だと思ってますので、それに対して自分がプロデュースしているということで、一回ですね、どこかで滝に打たれてから臨もうかなと、そういう心境でスタートしました。
There is one thing I do know. I have a job to do, and I'm gonna see it through.
Los Angeles, Hollywood. Ground zero for the production of the Resident Evil 5 cinematics. The production teams from both Japan and the US gather for the first time to tackle the challenging task of producing the game's cinematic sequences. They first create a blueprint to illustrate the production pipeline.
かなりハードな仕事にはなると思うんですけれども、皆さんの力を貸してください。
The international team discussed possible venues on how to minimize any unforeseen problems that could arise in a multicultural environment.
今までの制作スタイルとは違ってですね、カプコンがハリウッドにお願いして、ハリウッドでもう作っちゃう、ズバリそのものハリウッドをゲームの中に持ってこようと。
Director Jim Sonzero, a successful visual stylist who cut his teeth on television commercials and directed the 2006 horror film Pulse, helms this latest installment. In order to faithfully capture and portray the characters in the series, talented actors were carefully selected from amongst the best in the business.
バイオハザードシリーズの原点として、やはりその彼の存在っていうのは僕らの非常に大きかったんです。
Chris Redfield. Well, let's see. He's the hero, I guess. 10 years later in the series, so he's smarter, stronger, and he's definitely a lot beefier.
Chris Redfield.
Oh, no. I play him. Not really. He's my body. I'm the head.
It was actually really fun sharing the character Chris with Ruben. I think doing the same character with different actors makes the character Chris more realistic. It was really cool. I like the character too because he's not like a tough guy all the time kind of thing. He's got sort of a cool vibe happening there. He's very cool under fire. He's calm under pressure. He doesn't lose his cool.
I wanted to create someone who felt his environment instead of saw it, which is why I kept his chin lower, because he wasn't really over it. He was just trying to listen and counting on his peripheral vision, and just kind of not really focusing on anything. I kind of brought an element of motion.
人間のエゴとか野望とかそういったものを象徴するキャラクターがウエスカーになって、その彼との決着ということはいよいよ人間のその黒い部分ですね、そういった部分とクリスが見せる人間の光の部分ですね、そこの部分の対決ということで光と闇のキャラクターに決着というところも見どころの一つだと思ってます。
Welcome to Africa. My name is Sheva Alama. So I didn't have any formal experience before with weapons, before with Resident Evil 5. I had to get certified with guns, and I had to get certified with rifles, so they sent me to training, and I had to get really comfortable using my left hand, because Sheva's left-handed. I had to learn the left-handed stances, I had to learn the positions, and the whole experience was such a great opportunity to create this strong female character. It was a lot of fun.
You've spent so long trying to track down little girls. Well, here, enjoy.
I love Excella. Not only is she smart, she's sexy, she's independent, but she is the perfect sidekick for Wesker. He really needed her. I think that she is just a wonderful addition to this game, and I think fans are going to love her.
ウエスカーの協力者として、ミステリアスで非常に、女性としての魅力も高いキャラクター、これもシェバ以上にっていうことになると思うんですけれども。
To make sure everyone was on the same page, concept art was created to unite the vision of the director and the production staff.
イメージボードを描いたのはハリウッドのチームなんですけれども、ユーコっていう会社なんですね。実際にアイデアも見せていただいた中で、あ、これ面白いですね、これ面白いですねっていうものが結構その多く僕らに提示されたので、
From the concept art, it spawns the storyboard and the sequences and how it's going to be covered. And I always draw my own boards, and I think it's an essential part of any sequence or narrative structure is to board it first. And the director's got to do it. He's got to do the work. He's got to see it in his head first before you shoot it. I am a boarding machine.
Once the storyboards were completed, it was time for the next step, pre-viz.
The word previs is actually short for pre-visualization. And what that means is you actually go through and create a version of the movie, like a moving storyboard before you actually do the final work.
ハリウッドの映画ではやっぱり CG との合成がすごく大きかったり、まあそれ以外にも大きいアクションシーンがある場合っていうのはもうプレイズを作ってからどれぐらいのコストがかかるかをあらかじめ計算して作り出すっていうのがもう今常識になっていて、でそういうハリウッドの中でもプレビズを作り続けてるすごい経験がすごく豊富なサードフロアと今回一緒に仕事ができたっていうのは僕らにとってもすごい心強いことで、彼らの今までやってきた経験、それはすごいバイオ5中に役に立ったと思います。
The idea of using high-end previs in the development of some really high-end games, because they realized that it's really like making a feature movie, perhaps even more difficult than making a feature movie, and so that all the benefits of previs can also come into play.
Video storyboards were produced simultaneously with the previs. For this phase, the motion capture actors that were cast would act out and shoot live action templates. In preparation, the actors would get into character by dyeing their hair and dressing in their characters' costumes.
This is basically rehearsal with cameras, and it is an essential part of rehearsal because it's not just rehearsing the actors and getting the tensions right, but it's lifting the scenes up off their feet and letting the actors feel free to explore and to have fun with the roles and to push them and to shape the scenes. It definitely took a lot of the pressure off when we were on the mocap days when we actually were shooting, because we had already worked out a lot of the stuff we had to do. So I think it was a great part of the process.
The only adjustment I make is stand out, stuff like that. You stand before you throw the knock-knock. I mean, before you throw the Ouroboros line.
The preparations are almost complete. Then we can leave.
Good.
You know, I was surprised Las Plagas was such a success. When you first arrived, I had my doubts. And now Ouroboros is complete.
Oh, God. Here they come. Yeah, going right by.
And set and break. Set. And action. You're like,
City shot, right?
Same shot, yes. So let's do another one where you're repositioning your mist. This time, and then I reposition. Yeah, good shot. Yeah, that's cool.
Good. Very nice.
今回のバイオハザード5っていうのは CG 作品なんで、最終的な出来上がりが CG の映像ということになるんです。で、それをどういうものにするかっていうのを作るために、実際の役者と監督による実写でのビデオコンテっていうのを作成して、そのビデオコンテに今度は、実写ではやっぱり表現できないところを簡易的な CG でプレビズを作って、で、最終的に今回初めてバイオハザード5でやったのが、その簡易的な CG のプレビズと実写のビデオコンテっていうのを合成させて、より最終的な CG 画面に CG の映像に近いリファレンスのムービーを作った。
The completed storyboard is then combined with the previs animation, resulting in a high-quality reference film that resembles an actual motion picture.
Well, かなりそこで全体の方向性とか、いいとこ悪いとこっていうのが見えてくるんで、それを踏まえた上でモーションキャプチャーに修正とかも踏まえた上で入っていくんですね。
Utilizing the industry's leading motion capture studios, the Resident Evil staff now move on to the next phase. Everything accomplished up to this point has been in preparation for the actual motion capture. Through the process of motion capture, more realistic movements are incorporated to the animation, giving added realism beyond the capabilities of traditional computer animation. The director can also interact more intimately with the actors, thus ensuring more lifelike performances.
That was definitely a unique and engaging experience for me as a live action director, because we were shooting in a volume that was recording motion. It was like 50 something cameras recording. With what's cool about motion capture, not recording the face or ADR, it can be a little bit off on the face and ADR, just